What up, everybody? First things first, I'm gonna try not to spend too much time in this video talking about how Unique is still alive, or how he faked his death, or how I don't believe the internet reports, because I already done that on other videos. And at this point, I'm pretty much completely convinced that Unique is both alive and going to return as Breeze. The internet reports and the comments can't tell me nothing. And I know all the player haters gonna be big mad when this is revealed. Let me repeat that so all the player haters, all those out there with that Ronnie Mathis energy can hear me clearly. And I know all the player haters are gonna be big mad when this is revealed. But technically, moving forward, yes, Unique is dead, but Kanan Mathis, Unique's real name, is still alive and is going to return as Breeze. I'll put the links to the other videos in the description if you haven't checked them out yet. But in this video, I want to focus on the actual reinvention of Unique turning into Breeze, what will happen, and what to expect moving forward. This is based on the 25th law from the 48 laws of power, recreating yourself. Different circumstances may cause people to reinvent themselves in different ways, depending on what the circumstances are that causes you to recreate yourself in the first place. And with Unique, Ronnie telling him that he would rather look good than handle business will play a key factor in how Unique recreates himself when he returns as Breeze. And we have already saw Kanan reinvent himself and return as Slim in OG Power. But like I said, different people reinvent themselves for different reasons. It's not going to be the exact same. So of course it will be a little different from Slim because Kanan already knows who Unique is. Getting me to the change in appearance as Unique recreates himself into Breeze. And no, I'm not talking about Breeze going around wearing a Jason mask or casting another actor, because Neek's face wasn't even to the point he was unrecognizable. Another clue that the homie is still alive. This is more about changing of style and look, unlike what Tommy Egan did when he went from New York to Chicago after faking his death. Yet he still goes by the same name, has the same haircut, and drives the same car. Either though, I saw an IG post with Joseph Sikora growing out a beard. That lets us know that season 4 of Force is going to be a wild one. But like I said, Ronnie's words about Unique looking good instead of handling business will carry a lot of weight in how Unique reinvents himself moving forward. So with that said, we've probably seen the last of the boozy fade. When Unique returns as Breeze, he will most likely begin growing his hair out. Depending on how much time has passed since he was knocked out, will determine how long his hair actually is. And moving forward, he might even grow out dreads or braids. Also, all the fly matching outfits, custom made jackets with his name on the back, and all the jewelry that he no longer has because Ronnie stole it all, will all be gone. In comes the era of the black Tims, black Dickies, and the black hoodie. This is very similar to the Tommy Egan style, and since Breeze will have a big influence on Tommy Ghost and Kanan, he might even influence how Tommy dresses. And of course the hoodie is needed when Breeze goes into public to throw the hoodie over his head so people don't notice him. I also think there's a very good chance that Ronnie will kill Panessa and possibly even Jerome before season 3 is finished, making Unique's turn to Breeze all the darker and giving him a reason to wear all black. And because of that, when Breeze steps onto the scene, his first order of business will be taking out his brother Ronnie, once and for all. Keep in mind what Kanan told Tariq at Choate when they were playing chess. The best way to defeat your enemy is to make them think they already won. Kanan most likely learned this lesson from Breeze when he came back and smoked Ronnie. Getting me to, how does Breeze have a gun to kill Ronnie and money to survive after losing everything and not wanting to return to his house? Getting me back to OG Power again, and another important lesson that Ghost and Tommy learned from Breeze. Ghost and Tommy had drops all around town where they kept a bankroll of cash and a pistol. Most likely, Unique has the same type of system, and it's also possible that the stash spots that Tommy and Ghost used were the same exact stash spots that Unique was using. And that's how Unique will already have a strap when he returns to kill Ronnie. Getting me to what Kanan said about Breeze watching Jeopardy. Most likely Breeze started watching Jeopardy over these last few episodes while he's recovering. But Kanan said that Breeze had the same routine every day and they always knew where he was going to be at. And this makes all the sense for somebody who has faked their death and trying to lay low. Just keep a very simple routine, one that works, and do the same thing every day. Rinse and repeat. No need to change things up if what he was doing before getting killed by ghosts was working. Getting me to the roller parallels. When Kanan got out of prison, he was questioning Ghost about his organization being under attack. Still trying to pin everything on Roller, and Kanan said, "Why wouldn't Roller want to take out the boss? It's the same thing you did with Breeze." Then he went on to tell Ghost that he gave Roller the blueprint. But we know that Roller, much like Breeze, was actually loyal. And it was Kanan who set up everything and specifically sent Ghost to kill Roller. And as a result, Ghost turned back to drinking that same hour, finishing Roller's glass for him. And from that point, Ghost's alcohol problem only got worse and began to spiral out of control after Raina's death. But we know that the whole reason why Ghost started off Power Season 1 not drinking at all is because he dealt with being an alcoholic already way back in the day when he was young. Keep in mind at one point Tasha approached Tommy to let him know that Ghost was drinking again. Like both of them knew that Ghost was a problem before when he used to drink back when he was young. And just like Ghost started drinking again after killing Roller, I think his initial alcoholism started after killing Breeze. In the same way that it was Kanan who manipulated Ghost to kill Roller, what are the chances that it was actually Kanan who manipulated Ghost to kill Breeze, tricking Ghost to make him think that Breeze was standing in the way of his future? Because if you think about it, who had the most to gain from Breeze's death? That would have been Kanan, not Ghost. Because Ghost didn't become the boss when Breeze died, Kanan did. That's why Ghost eventually sent Kanan to jail. And if we want to get into who taught Kanan you're not a real killer until you kill someone you love, that was 100% Breeze. When Unique killed his best friend Trez for being a basehead, right before getting killed, Trez told Unique he loved him. Then Unique replied, "I love you too," right after killing him. Also, if you can remember, Unique was torturing Trez before killing him. This is also something that Tommy Egan does. So this is just one more thing that we know Breeze taught Kanan, Ghost, and Tommy how to be a savage. And one final thing before I wrap this video up is, of course, the main reason Unique stays dead and returns his Breeze is because his name no longer carried any weight in the streets, and law enforcement hates him because they think he tried to kill a cop. But another low-key reason why Unique stays dead and Kadeem returns his Breeze is so that Breeze can hit licks under the radar, because we are yet to really see the robbery element taking place in this show. And we know for sure it's coming because the theme song alone talks about hitting licks a few times. But also because when Kanan and Juke were adults, they were hitting more licks than they were selling drugs. So most likely, this is going to be something they learn from Breeze as well. And there you have it. Unique returns after recreating himself as Breeze. Leave your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments.